Attempt number 3, here we go. Welcome back to Emerald Kaizo. For everyone who missed the second attempt in the E4, we wiped to Glacier, sadly. But it was a really good run and I'm not mad for sure. And we will start with attempt 3 now. Roxanne is calling and I'm ready for the fight. So, the thing is, I have changed one small thing. And I think a lot of people would agree with that. If someone don't want to agree with that, it's fine for me. Because it is my Nuzlocke. And I always set my rules like I like to. I think starter should be free. And I always played with the normal Hardcore Nuzlocke Ruleset, so the starter was not free. Because you get the starter on Route 101. The problem with that is that you don't get another encounter in Route 101. So I changed the location for my starter. And that means I can get one Pokemon in Route 101. Because my starter is GMO anyways. And I changed the location for this boy to somewhere. Okay? So that means we actually could get a Pokemon in Route 101. That is the only change. We have no gift clause, obviously, and stuff like that. So everything else is just like normal. We need to skip the Rustboro encounter for the fossil later. Stuff like that, okay? Nothing special. That is the only change I have done. And I think a lot of people play with a free starter. I think this is fair. In the Moss games, you get a free starter anyways. But in this game, in this gen, the starter is actually on the first route, what is really ugly. So you have -1 encounter. And with this rule set now, we at least have one more encounter. I don't think this breaks any of the balancing. It is completely fine, I would say. Yeah, so this time it is hasty as well. And I will not make the same mistake 2 times. So it is not naive this time. And yeah. Then we got the Hilfe, the Mecargo. In this run, we don't need Mecargo that much. But because with Combustion, you have a Lily counter already. But maybe we need this in this fight. And I have already planned this boy in the fight, okay? Then we got the Flora. That was a reset, by the way. I was going for the Sunkern. I think this is fair to go for the Sunkern reset in Route 103. It is, I think, way much overkill to go for a reset for Taylor. I think Taylor reset is not legit because it is a 1% encounter. And that is just way too much fraud in my opinion. Sunkern is a really high chance. So I would say this is completely fine to go for a Sunkern. This is pre-burned for this fight for a reason. And we have the Oranberry. And we still need to dodge some fictions. This is a really average one, I would say. Slightly above average. And I always take that. Then we got a Meryl in the Petalburg City. Also, I forgot the name for the first location, by the way. I skipped that encounter for the first location. So, I can get a Feraligatr later there. Maybe it is a mistake, because Love Disc is really good in this fight as well. For some reasons. But yeah, it is what it is. We are playing with Meryl now. Meryl probably gets sacked in this fight. Let's see. Careful Nature. Pretty decent. Chesterberry. Nothing special. And this boy is Battle Armor with a neutral nature. Was really hard to catch, by the way. I nearly lost a Pokemon against that. A fucking fossil is always really hard to catch. I would say it is average because the special attack will not matter that much. But everything else is average, and being Battle Armor is already really strong. And then we got the early Makuhita on Route 116. I would say it's a really nice dupe as well. And yeah, it is really nice. Thick Fat with really decent IVs. I will show my box as well, because we have some mons in the box. And I was thinking about, okay, do I want to bring Whipping Bell in this fight? Because we have a Whipping Bell, we have the Lady Gaga Magic Cup. This time it is not a zip code one, it is a decent one actually. Last attempt 2, it was a completely zip code one, like a single digit. And this time it still have done some stuff. So this time it is actually a really good one. We got, this is the encounter for Route 101, a Zapdos. But then I realized this is not Sterling Silver and this is not Vintage White. So that means it is not a Zapdos actually. But I think Adamant is fine, because normal and flying types are physical anyways. So hopefully this will still do some work. Maybe even on the Brawly fight. Let's see. Yeah, I have no idea about that right now. I haven't calced anything for Brawly, obviously. We got the Whippling Bell with a lonely nature in the Petalburg Woods. And this is a pretty decent one as well. It is not in the fight. I was thinking about Toxic and stuff like that, but we have a other plan. And then we got the, in German we would say, Mülltonne. I have no data for this boy. I think it learns Encore later. I don't know. I have no idea how good this Pokemon is. Route 102. And yeah, we skipped the Rustboro encounter. The Rustboro is still free for the fossil later. And yeah, I would say I will check my items. There is a small chance, by the way, that we get fucked on the start. I will explain what the problem is. So, for everyone who is new to Emerald Kaizo, welcome. And this is a really hard game for the early game. This is one of the hardest ROM-hacks as well anyways. And yeah, you need to have a bit luck in the early game. Sometimes dodge some fictions. And yeah, stuff like that. So, usually you start with Trico or with Torchic, and we have a chicken run. We need to have a chicken run because that's the rule set. And like Trico is really good for Lunatone because Grovyle is faster and it's a decent matchup. It is not a matchup without fiction, but it is a decent matchup. Combustion starter or like Torchic starter will always struggle with Lunatone. Is really good for the second highest threat in this fight, and that is Lileep. Lileep is a really high threat as well, and yeah, sometimes you don't have a Lileep counter. We have two actually in the team, what is really nice. We would also have, even if we wouldn't have a chicken and Macago, we could go between Whipping Bell and between Makuhita, Toxic, and switch between AP and Giga Drain and hope for no AP boost. Okay, I will check the items pretty quickly and then we start, hopefully without much fictions. And yeah, there is a fiction already on the start, by the way, because I'm male and I forgot that, but it is too late already. I'm a male chicken and this nose pace is female, and this nose pace have attract. So I'm just really hoping not for a turn 1 boom, what is a really low chance anyways, or not for a fucking attract. Please T-Wave me. We will Seismic Toss, so with Seismic Toss we will never break the Citrus Berry, what is really important, and please just T-Wave me. Okay. Really good. No attract, just straight up T-Wave, what is really good. I had the Cherry Berry on my Macago for that reason, by the way. So we would go to Macago if this would be actually attract. Because I will not try to hit, throw the attract. And I need as well HP on this boy. Now this matchup looks really good against Lileep, by the way. Okay. There is the Anorate. This is always Aerial Ace. I think there are some overlaps with Rock Slide as well. We will go to Kabuto. Bro, are you okay? Why you... Yeah, I mean, this is really low base HP, right? I'm always like, why is this so low base HP? But the stats are pretty decent. Okay. Please don't Rock Slide me. We can't get crit from the Brick Break, what is already good. That is really good. That's something we wanna see. And that should be always Brick Break. We Rock Thump. There is the Brick Break. We never die to the crit. And we get the Rock Thump, what is really nice. This is a range to kill, but it doesn't really matter because we are faster now. So we will just Mega Drain. Okay. Get the level up on this boy as well. And now we will lock in the Lileep. So the Lileep wants to Giga Drain here, obviously. And yeah, Combustion is full life, what is really important. We still have Mercargo, just in case. But yeah, a Combustion needs to get so much fictions. You even have a range to kill this with a double kick straight up. So we can even, if we are super lucky, kill this with a double kick. This will not kill, I can already see that. Ancient Power Boost is really bad, by the way. No boost, okay. Because Ancient Power Boost would mean we need to dodge a crit in the next round, and we probably don't kill with double kick. Now we will always kill this with a double kick. And get in the Relicanth. Okay, it is still not over. It looks really good, but it is still not over because Shackle and Lunatone, the combination, will be still a small problem. We will start... don't confuse me, please. Okay, this is really good. This is amazing. This was a perfect switch in. I also want to have this matchup because I want the level up against the Lunatone, because I will play Flora against Lunatone. This will always die to the Mega Drain. I was thinking about Bullet Seed as well. Yeah, maybe Bullet Seed was a play for sure, because with Bullet Seed we would two-shot the Lunatone. The only problem I see is I want to have the sustain anyways. Okay, this Shackle is annoying. Toxic is a play always, but we will hopefully not miss too much Will-O-Wisp. There's a curse already on turn 1. We want to hit the Willow. We hit the Willow, okay. Deadly enough, Willow is never 100%, and that is always something what can be really bad. Okay, this is basically on ±0. We will charm this now. And the moment this boy starts to roll out, I will just go to my Makuhita. Oh, the E starting rollout, okay. Cannot get too much damage. I will charm this one time for sure. And then we go to Makuhita. Okay. Let's go to Makuhita now. Was the second rollout. We have 3 rollouts to tank. We sadly don't have Sand Attack with this guy. So this will hurt a bit. So we have 2 rollouts still to tank. Don't crit me, please. Because it is already doing a lot of damage. That is the last rollout now. I don't want to kill this right now as well. So I'm not using any other move. What would do too much damage probably. Okay, no crit. Looks really good. And now the rollout is resetted again. We will go to Mickey again. We need like 1 charm for sure. And I would like to have even more than 1 charm. So I would say I will charm this 2 times. And then I will start attacking this. Okay. That we are full life is also like basically not full life. But it is, yeah, okay. Now crit, really good. And now we will just Water Pulse. And we should kill this next turn. Nice. We need to dodge a small fiction now, because there is the chance that this goes for straight up Rock Slide. So this is never consistent. We have the Chestoberry. And if this Rock Slide will flinch or crit, this boy is not on -2. And I want this boy to have -2 at least. So my Flora have a way better matchup, okay? So charm this. Nice! Way too good. Way too fucking good. Okay, with this -2, you still have overlaps. This is way too good now. This is way too good now. Don't crit me. Nice, bro! I was not even dead to a crit. Okay, this looks really fucking amazing right now, by the way. And that means for me, I can switch hard to Blume. This is never Rock Slide again. The only thing what can completely fuck me right now is Confusion. The Confusion. Okay, we will for sure synthesize one time. Don't confuse me, come on. Nice. Okay, and now we will just Mega Drain. Now we will just Mega Drain. It will never Rock Slide now, because it is on -4. And Rock Slide Flinch is obviously something what is really bad. There is the crit. We Mega Drain. And get the Oran Berry. I think I will synthesize one time. We are dying to Confusion crit. Don't crit me again, you piece of fucking shit. Okay. Obviously the burn is doing a lot of damage. But yeah. And he's not healing himself. So we should be fine now. If he doesn't heal himself next turn. Yeah, Bullet Seed would kill this now. But I want to have the sustain as well. Don't confuse me. Deathless! No! Please not! Oh my goodness! Okay. So! Okay, Deathless Roxanne. Holy shit. Okay, we was lucky at some point for the Hypnose. This Lula Toad is so random. You can never play consistent against that. You never know when it will use Hypnose, because obviously it is a 50% chance if it doesn't see a kill. Then same thing about Moonlight, you don't know when he will heal or when he will not heal. He will obviously never heal if he sees a kill. But yeah, it is just... yeah, I don't know. Okay. It's fine. This was a really, really decent Roxanne fight. And I cannot complain about my luck. We got some crits, I think, in this fight. At least one crit. But yeah. Okay, level cap is 20 now, my boys. And yeah, Brawly, we will get 3 encounters at least, I think, right? Yeah, so we will get the cave, the city encounter. Or we will get some encounters for sure. Thank you for watching, my boys. See you guys in the next video against Brawly.